Rohingya people, don't you cry. We will never let you die.
Peace is so hard to obtain, but once you have it in your hand, you have to hold on to it. When a peoples are being cleansed, quote unquote, we have to stand up for them.
And what Canada offers us is a place of refuge where we can look at the positive things that we have and work together, coming from many different parts of the world, to make this an even better place. Halifax is just beginning to look at the impact, the wonderful impact that people from other countries, other cultures can have.
Does your tongue stick to the roof of your mouth when you look cameras in the face? You claim terrorism to blame the victims for their fate. For shame, Aung San Suu Kyi, for shame. When you spoke to the media, you denied the Rohingya even their name. The crimes of genocide over which you preside are now what your legacy provides. You stood in front of the world and you lied. Do you hold...
Fleeing for their lives. This group of ethnic minorities called Rohingyas, just to remind everyone that even though the Myanmar government has been claiming that they are not really Burmese people, but realize that these people have been living there for centuries. They are there. There are so many.
Just as important is the second commandment, to love your neighbor. And our neighbor is not just across the street. Our neighbor is across the oceans and in other lands. And the Rohingya are our neighbors. And it's important that we show our love for those people.
Ultimately, our aim should be to create a world free from the displaced, the homeless, and hopelessness. A world which each and every corner is a true sanctuary, where inhabitants will have the freedom and the capacity to live in peace.
Human rights organizations use terms such as genocide, ethnic cleansing, crimes to describe what has happened to the Rohingya people. There are certain things that represent the core that is in each one of us. I'm not saying that unifying thing is that we are all Haligonians or Nova Scotians or Canadians, but because we are all human beings.
I'm proud to be here in Canada, a country that has openly and officially condemned what is going on in Myanmar, the genocide and all of the atrocities. To all of our brothers and sisters of the Muslim Rohingya community, we send our hearts, and not just hearts and prayers, but action. We need to send humanitarian aid, we need to donate, we need to do everything we can to make sure this cannot continue.
All I'm trying to say is that I know we can't solve all these world issues and we cannot solve this humanitarian crisis all in one go. But what we can do is the very first step, and that's to raise awareness. This is not simply a Muslim issue. This is not simply a Muslim crisis. This is a humanitarian crisis. And we are all emotionally invested in this. And these are our brothers and sisters in humanity that are suffering.
Our voice. We're using our voice here today. I came today to listen and to learn, not to talk, and you have given me much that I can take back now to our government. Our government has condemned what's going on to the Rohingya people. We have sent an envoy, and we have offered humanitarian aid in the amount of $2.5 million a few weeks ago at the end of September. It's not enough, and I'm hearing that loud and clear today, and that will be my message that I take back to Ottawa tomorrow. Thanks so very much for being here.
That this needs to happen. We need to take action as soon as we possibly can. There's not time to debate or talk about it because it's happening now.
As a human beings first, stand next to them, try our best to change the situation. I hope, inshallah, this will change, and I hope our government will move and do something right.
Stay peaceful and stay united. Take care.
So now we say goodbye to you. We called your election the dawning of a new day, the start of a new world, the turning of the tides. But Aung San Suu Kyi, you stopped your ears and you refused to hear the cries. So goodbye.